Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Glad to be back with you. Let's hide this banner. We're getting ready to get this party started. Got John Lucio. Welcome. Brian Carlson. Are you new here? We got John McLean, Brian Farrar, Lee Bodner, Del Guzman. What's up, folks? How is everybody doing? Hi. Oh, yeah. Joseph, thank you. Thank you for tagging in some folks. All right. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Going to let some folks filter into the room and go over some of the preliminaries. We got Ryan in. Welcome, Ryan. I just watched your latest unboxing. Thumbs up on that one. Before I get started, let me take that book out and I'll show you. This is why I go through every page of every book. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Except for that hole in there. And it's so neatly cut out too. You can, if you were flipping like middle of the page, this would just flip right over. It is so neatly cut out. Doesn't affect story, but man. Some kid took an X-Acto knife to get that coupon. What did he order? A frankly serious 33 1/3 RPM record with the actual voices of the Bullpen Gang clowning around. That's what he got. Hey, Wesley. All right, folks, we're going to start off by going over the preliminaries. Pretty simple. This is a buy it now or best offer show, so no auctions. Man, I got X-Acto knives like crazy around here. This is like the most useful thing for opening packages because people tape them like they never want them to ever be opened again. And I'm all for good packing. Don't get me wrong, but I think that sellers should think about the person opening the package and how easily it would be to accidentally damage a book. Opening something with 13 layers of shipping tape around it in an envelope. All right. So again, buy it now or best offer show. No auctions on here. I will put the book up on the big screen. I'll discuss it. I'll tell you any details about it. I'll give you my grade estimate, and I'll give you the price. Hey, Austin, if you want to claim a book, just type the name of the book or something close enough to the name of the book and the price. You need them both for a valid claim. So name of the book and the price. If you want to make an offer, then make me an offer in the chat and we'll talk about that. I always consider offers. Worst I could say is no. So never hurts to ask. Shipping. Wait, let's go with billing. I invoice through QuickBooks, so you'll get an email. You don't have to pay through QuickBooks because my PayPal is on the email. You can always pay through PayPal. The QuickBooks invoicing just lets my accounting stay in one place and makes it easier at the end of the year since the IRS is digging in now. I do not have a 9.8 Batman Adventures 12 slab. Sold my last Batman Adventures 6 months ago, maybe. And shipping will be $9 if it fits in a Gemini, and that's usually around 8 books. 9 if there's some modern in there, but usually about 8 books. And anything over that, 16. Slabs, I don't have any slabs today, but I sell slabs. Anything over that won't fit in a Gemini is $16 because it goes in a box. That's it. Clean. Yeah, Del. All right. So we're going to get started here, folks. First of all, I have to sort my list by title and issue number because I always forget to do that before every show. And that is not a joke. I think any of my regulars will tell you that I always forget to sort. And I say, okay, I'm going to sort it now. There we go. On the docket tonight, Austin, this is all Marvel. Everything tonight is Marvel. I'm not sneaking in any DCs or Indies. And it's all, it's silver, bronze, and a couple of moderns snuck in there, but mostly silver and then some bronze. All right, so first we're going to get started with the book that's up there, this Tales to Astonish number 83. Tales to Astonish number 83, I've got this in a fine plus, and the ask is $25 or best offer. So $25 or best offer for Tales to Astonish number 83 in a fine plus, so it's about a 6.5. Boy, quit that. Leave that alone. Don't eat your bed. I have a beagle in here, so I'm not actually schizophrenic. All right, so we'll go to the next book. We're going to start with these stacks, and I'll go stack by stack. And at the end of the show, we'll do a recap. All right. Looks like next up is Iron Man number 15, Invincible Iron Man number 15. I've got this in a very fine, so about an 8.0. And the ask on that one is 25 or best offer. 25 or best offer. And yeah, Ryan, it is Hamish. He's I've got 3, Sinbad, Brooklyn, and Hamish, but Hamish is the wild child that I have to keep under control. All right, so Iron Man number 15 in a VF for 25 or best offer. Next up, we have our new favorite friend, Doctor Strange. Let's kind of get a little more gain on that. My lighting setup today is different than usual. Got one in here somewhere. I think 113. The only silver Hulk I've got. Yeah, I've got a 113 in here somewhere. But none of the first. I don't have the first 6. I sold those to James, I think. All right, so this is Doctor Strange 181. I've got this one in a VG fine, so about a 5.0, and the ask is 20 or best offer. 20 or best offer on Doctor Strange 181. That's what is that? That's like the third issue of the new title. It changed its name from Tales to was it Tales to no Strange Tales, and then it was turned into Doctor Strange at number 179. All right, so what was that one? 15, 20. 20 or best offer on that. All right, now we're going to pick off with some Daredevil. Let me move these over. Put them out of the way. We have a Daredevil number 36. It's a nice Silver Age Daredevil. I've got this at a fine minus, so about a 5.5 because it's got some tanning. And asking 20 or best offer. No, Emma? No, Daredevil. Yeah, 20 or best offer on Daredevil number 35 and a fine minus. Or 36. Sorry. Wait, 30. I'm in the wrong place. All right. Let's do it again. How about that? We'll do them in order. 35 is a fine minus because of the tanning. As you can see, the tanning on this one. So that's a fine minus for $20 or best offer. And I've also got a 36 at a fine without that bad tanning for $20 or best offer. Make sure I'm not missing any comments here. All right, got some good folks. Somebody tag Chamberlain. See if he's available. I got a Captain Marvel number 7. I've had a lot of Captain Marvel and a lot of Werewolf by Night coming through lately, and a lot of Thor. This Captain Marvel number 7, I've got it a very fine, so I've got that about an 8.0, and the ask is 25 or best offer. 25 or best offer for Captain Marvel number 7. The Coming of Quasimodo, I think that says. And we'll move that one over. And here's a cool one you don't see every day, and a minor key at that. This is Amazing Adult Fantasy number 12. I've got that one at a VG. As you can see, it's in the corner. It's got a little staining up there in the corner around the 12 cent. But this book is the first cameo of. Got a brief cameo of Steve Ditko and Stan Lee in the comic. Yeah, Wesley, you got that from me. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Brian, those were that was number 35 and 36, and they were 20 or best offer each for the Daredevils. But yeah, I thought this one was cool because of the Stan Lee Jack Kirby cameo, first time they were in a comic. And last but not least in this stack is a modern book. This is X-Men Adventures, number 1. I've got it at a VF Fine. This is the first appearance of Morph. So I've got a VF Near Mint. Sorry, VF Near Mint. First appearance of Morph. And I'm asking 15 or best offer. 15 or best offer on X-Men Adventures, number 1. Haha, no DC tonight, Joseph. Shane, we'll be getting there. We're going stack by stack. Amish. Crazy dog. X-Men Adventures 15 goes to Del Guzman. Del Guzman. Got you on that one. Let me write you down for that, Del. Let's see. So 2. Del 4. Whoops. 15. Tell you what, spreadsheet's so much better than the Post-it notes I used to use. One would fall off, and it'd take me hours to figure out who bought a book. All right, so let's see. The price on the Amazing Fantasy. Oh, I didn't. All right. That is 200 or best offer. 200 or best offer on the Amazing Adult Fantasy number 12. All right, I think I saw an offer. Brian Collison is saying 30 for Daredevil, 35 and 36. Brian, I'll do that for you, man. $30. And I'll put you down at 30 for both. Brian Collison. And that, my friends, is how offers work on this show. So pull it out. Daredevil. Got him. Perfect. And Timothy, I think you got the price. 200 or best offer on this amazing adult fantasy. Nice book. All right, so now we're going to the stack with the Thor 337. I think somebody was asking about that, and we are going to do this stack. Who asked about that? Shane Merrigan. Welcome, Shane. I think you're new. All right. First up in this stack, we have Spiderman number 1, the newsstand variant of this. I've got this Spider-Man number 1 at a fine plus. Why would I have this gorgeous looking book at a 6.5? It has a sub crease, not through the whole thing. It's like about halfway. There's a crease right in the middle where it was folded about halfway. It's hard to see. You see it? See that crease? There you go. The light catches it just right. That's why I've got that at, oh, cool, Australia. I've got that at a 6.5. And only asking, what am I asking for that? Spider-Man. 20 or best offer. Timothy, I can't do 130. I could do 170. I could do 170. All right. Oh, another Iron Man snuck in here. We have Iron Man number 19. This Iron Man is in a VG fine, so about a 5.0. The centerfold is detached at the bottom staple. That's why I put that there. And I've got that at 15 or best offer. 15 or best offer for Iron Man number 19. That one's an early Bronze Ager. All right, before someone had asked about Hulk, this is the only Silver Age Hulk I have tonight, and this is the Incredible Hulk 113. Hold on. Dell's sending me something. Dell, what are you sending me? Hey, Dell, is that for this show that you're seeing that, or is that for something else? Oh, that's something else. Okay. We can wait till after the show. Iron Man 19 for 10. Austin. Yeah, why not? Austin McKibben. Put that one around. It's Iron Man number 19 for $10. 10, 2. Austin was one of the guys I did one of my earliest big trades with, like a really high value trades with, was Austin. Solid guy. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. The Hulk 113. That I have at a fine, very fine. So about a 7.0, and I'm asking $15, 15 or best offer on the Hulk 113, where fall the shifting sands. Yeah, Dell messaging me. All right. I just love this title altogether. This is Monster of Frankenstein number 1. And where is that? I have that. Oh, I have it under Frankenstein. I've got this at a fine plus because that's about a 6.5, because see there's a stain at the top corner. And it's on the front corner and the back corner of this book, that stain. So that's why I've got that at a 6.5. It's a gorgeous looking book. But Frankenstein number 1, I am asking 85. 85 or best offer on Frankenstein number 1. Let's see. Look at the comments. Hey, Chris, we haven't gotten to the Hulk 340 yet, but we will get there. Austin, you have Strange Tales 178. Oh, yeah. All right, so 85 for best offer on Monster of Frankenstein number 1. Next up, I got this one just because I'd never seen it before. Fantasy Masterpieces number 1. Not the Silver Surfer one, the series before that. So this Fantasy Masterpieces number 1. I've got it at a VG, and asking 25 or best offer on that. By Dashing Don Heck and Jolly Jack Kirby, Sturdy Steve Ditko, Jovial Joey Sinat, and Darlin Dick Ayers. Wonder how long it took them to come up with that. All right, and last but certainly not least in this this stack, we have a Thor 337. First newsstand, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I've got this one in a near mint, but I'll say it's a near mint minus to a near mint because it needs a little cleaning. Let me show you. Right. I don't even know if you can see it. It's got a little dirt in the white there. It's got a little dirt on it around it. It needs a clean. And it's got. I would still say that's probably that what you're going to end up with is probably a near mint, around a 9.4, because it does have a little color rub on. I don't know if you can even see it, but in person you can see there's a little color rub right there. So I'd say near mint minus to near mint, and the ask on that is 200 or best offer. 200 or best offer on the Thor 337 first Beta Ray Bill. Hey Rob, hope you're feeling better, man. All right, we'll put these back up. Yes, sir, Dell. I like it. I like it a lot. I haven't had a chance to do anything to these books. That's why I had this one. I haven't pressed or cleaned. It's got 2 or 3 non-color breaking spine ticks. They don't break color. I need to get them out. And just a little bit of cleaning, and that's going to be a very, very nice looking book. Where was I? Oh, they're back there. I was going to show you something I used to get out spine ticks, but they're back there. All right, next stack. It's got a bunch of strange tales in it, I think. Yeah. All right, this is the last issue of Strange Tales before it. It was 200, Shane, $200 for the 337. Yeah. Thank you, Dell and Austin. Yes, or best offer. Soylent, hey, welcome. I didn't see you join. Glad to have you back. I hear you, man. I hear you, Rob. All right, so we have Strange Tales 168. This is obviously the last issue of the series. It then became Doctor Strange at 169. I've got this at a VF plus. It's nice high grade, and asking 20 or best offer. Hey, Jason, 20 or best offer on Strange Tales 168. Got a Strange Tales 162. 162. There it is. I've got this at a VF minus, about a 7.5, because it's got a little tanning. Remember, Ashby, if you're trying to claim, it's the book and the price. So I think Ashby's trying to claim it for 20, but I want to make sure. Yep. All right. Sorry, Austin. Goes to Ashby at full price. There we go. I'd buy that for $1. Tales to Astonish. 1. Lost my place. Strange Tales 168. There we go. 22. Ashby. Thank you, sir. All right, now we have up Strange Tales 162. I've got this one at a VF minus because it's got a little tanning, and I'm asking 15. 15 or best offer on Strange Tales 162. I don't know who that ugly thing is. Oh, Nebulos. Never heard of it. All right. And I've got next up a Strange Tales 160. This one is, I have this one at a VG minus at about a 3.5. It's got a rough spine and some creasing right there. It's got some creasing and a little chip right there. So I've got this at about a 3.5 for the 160, and I am asking $10. $10 or best offer for Strange Tales 160. Oh, now we go down a little bit to a Strange Tales 128. This Strange Tales, oh, I skipped one. Yeah, Strange Tales 128. I've got that at a VG plus. This is the first appearance of Demonicus, and the price on that one, or the ask, is 40 or best offer. $40 or best offer. What's up, Chad? Come to buy your books back? Hey, James. Chad's going to be setting up with me at the Arlington Comic Show in April. All right, so where was I? 40 or best offer on Strange Tales, first 128, first appearance of Demonicus. Timothy Hirschberger is asking for 30, and Timothy Hirschberger, I will do that. $30 for Strange Tales 128. We'll go 30 to Timothy H. Excellent. Let's see, make sure I missed anything. All right. Now we'll jump back up a little number. We got a little flying car here action in Strange Tales 144. This is the first appearance of Jasper Sitwell, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I've got that one in a fine plus. It's got a little tanning, and asking 15 or best offer on Strange Tales 144, first Jasper Sitwell. Shane, I think it would get a 9.4. You might squeeze a 9.6 on a good day when people are happy, but I think a 9.4. You missed out. Hold on a second. I got Junior Strange Tales 144 for 15. James, I don't think I have a 134. And Ashby came in a little late, man. All right, and the last Strange Tales of the evening is Strange Tales number 87. Number 87, I've got it a VG plus. There's a 1/2 inch tear on the back cover. Just a little tear, and I am asking 75 or best offer. 75 or best offer on this very early Silver Age Strange Tales number 87. I see. Last up in this stack, I tell you, I had these for and tried to sell them for like a year, and nobody wanted them. But now everybody wants these books. I had to find some. All right, you got you on Strange Tales 87, James. I do appreciate it. So that's 75 to Craven. Hopefully the weather's not keeping your store bogged down, Craven. Hey, Sam. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Mockingbird. This is Marvel. I'm getting lost in the chat. This is Marvel Team Up number 95. This is the first appearance of Mockingbird. I've got it at a fine, very fine, and I'm asking 65 or best offer. 65 or best offer on Marvel Team Up number 95, first appearance of Mockingbird. Hey, Charles. All right, and we'll set these aside and get our next stack. Actually, there are only 3 and not sold in that stack. Okay, that's cool. All right, now we're up to the second row. I have like no room in my office now where I do these shows because I've been going through a bunch of Golden Age books and sorting them. And so I've got boxes piled up. I'm like really claustrophobic right now. Yeah, Dell, I'll do that. 62, Dell, thank you for the offer, sir. It is accepted. All right, next up we have an Iron Man, or no, this is a Tales of Suspense number 93. Got this one in a fine plus, about a 6.5, and I'm asking $20. 20 or best offer on Tales of Suspense number 93. All right, I got Tales of Suspense number 89. I've got that at a fine, very fine. It's about a 7.0. And asking 25 or best offer on Tales of Suspense number 89. Another Tales of Suspense. This is number 87. Let's see. Tales of Suspense 87. I've got this one at a fine. So about a 6.0. And asking 20 or best offer. 20 or best offer on Tales of Suspense number 87. And James is offering me 20 for 89. James, I'll do that deal. Boom. That is how easy it is. So James got 89 for 20. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Flash, man, they're coming. And he claims 87 for James as well for 20. Thank you, sir. I've got a few more Flash on the way. Don't have them yet, though. All right. So we got a 90. Did I even give the price on the 93? I don't remember, so I'll do it again. Tales of Suspense number 93, fine plus, $20 or best offer. And all right, and we got a Tales of Suspense 72. I like it because of the giant robot cover. I just like giant robot covers. And this Tales of Suspense number 72, I've got it a VG minus because there is rust on the bottom staple. It hasn't migrated to the paper, but there's rust on that staple. And I'm asking 20 or best offer. And Ashby would like the 93 for 20. They don't call it indentured servitude for nothing, Dell. That is 20 to Ashby. All right. Oh, this is a cool one. This is Tales to Astonish number 4. So Tales to Astonish number 4. I thought we were done with Tales to Astonish, but no, I've got a number 4. I've got this in about a 3.0, good, very good. And the ask on that is 125 or best offer. 125 or best offer on Tales to Astonish number 4. Early Silver Age, still 10 cents. James offered me 15 on the 72. Let's do it, James. 15 on 72 for James Craven. And James has made me an offer. Oh, Ashby, that's cool, man. I do that all the time. All right. Yeah, James, I'll do that for a Hondo for you, man. I think that's what I gave for it. But all's good in love and war. All right, last book. Oh, the stack. Dun dun dun. Hulk 340 classic cover by Todd McFarlane. And this Hulk, I've got this at a VF minus, I think. Why did I have that? I had it at 7.5 for a reason. Yeah, it's got some spine ticks. Most of them don't break color, but it's got some spine ticks. Anyway, 7.5 is what I called it, so 7.5 is where yeah, it is. And I am asking 250 or best offer. 250 or best offer for Hulk 340. All right. And now we're on to our fifth stack. Sweet. Very pretty, Dell. Very, very pretty. Let's see. All right. Oh, got some more Tales to Astonish. Oh, I must not have done the Tales to Astonish. So we had number 4. Now we're going to jump up to number 94. Jason, I got a 94, a 90, a 87, a 78, and a 75. That's what I have left tonight. And this is the 94. I've got this at a VG fine. It's about a 5.0, and I'm asking $15. Story length, about a 7.5. Oh, TOS, Tales of Suspense. Where did I have those? Let's see, Frankenstein. I don't remember what stack that was. Oh, no, Strange Tales. Tales to Astonish. Tales of Suspense. The only one left. No, that's Tales to Astonish as well. I know I have Tales of Suspense here somewhere. Did I sell them all? This is the only one. It's the only one left for Tales of Suspense. Jason was number 90, or sorry, he's number 72. And 93 is still back up. Ashley didn't want 93 because he's already got one. So we have 72 and 93 are the ones that are left. And Soylent, I think I told you that. All right, so where were we? Was I 15 on that one? Tales of Suspense, about a 5.0, 15 or best offer. You claim the 72, James. Okay, yeah, sorry, 72 goes to James. Did I get you marked for that? Yeah, you even got your name on it. Soylent on the 340s, 250 or make me an offer. So back to Jason. The only Tales of Suspense left is number 93. All right. So now next up, this is Tales to Astonish number 90. This one is the first appearance of the Abomination. And first appearance of the Abomination, Tales to Astonish number 90. I've got this at a VG minus, about a 3.5. It's got a little spine split here. It's got some roughage. You can see the corner there. What notes? I'll tell you, I have notes on this one. I think. No, I don't. But I do know it's got a little spine split there, and it's got that chip in the corner. So I put it at a 3.5. And so I'm only asking 50 or best offer on the first appearance of the Abomination, Tales to Astonish number 90. All right, cool, Jason. I've got a couple of Silver Thor that I'm putting up tonight. And if any of them are left, I will let you know. James wants a 94 for 15. Got you on that one, James. Thank you, sir. Raven the Hunter. Got the 94. About a 3.5, Ashby. I've got it at about a 3.5. Close with the Abomination, certainly. Absolutely. All right, let's put it up here. You take it out of the bag, actually. Oh, hey, Mr. Seepin. Good boy. All right, so let me get this up here. You can see it. You can see it. There's a spine split. It's right about an inch and a half. No, it's about an inch. There we go. That spine, you've got a spine split there for about 1 inch. Obviously, ticks up the spine. It's got that little chip on the corner right there. Otherwise, it's actually pretty clean. It does have a crease down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little crease right there. And back's got a little tanning, but is otherwise fine. Hey, Brian. You didn't miss a lot, man. And Jason, sorry, I missed your comment there. That is TOS 93 for 10. Tales of Suspense 93 for 10. Do me 15, Jason. That's a nice copy of that. Would I take 30, Adam, for the 90? I'd take 40. Yeah, I would take 40, Ryan. And Jason, I see okay. Does okay mean you want it for 15? I don't want to interpret. And Adam, I will take 40 on that. If you want the first abomination for 40, I will certainly do that. All right. James, let me know what Daredevil issues you need, man. I'm passing up Silver Age Daredevil all day. All right. Brian, you didn't miss the subby. That's in this stack. All right, Austin. So where were we? Adam, you have first dibs, man. So if you want the first abomination for 40, it's yours. If not, Austin is claiming it. Brian knows he wants to send me some more money. All right. All right. Tomb of Dracula, number 58. This is the all Blade issue. So it's a Blades. Really, the entire issue is Blade. So this Tomb of Dracula, number 58, is in a VF, so about an 8.0, and 40 or best offer. 40 or best offer on Tomb of Dracula, number 58, the all Blade issue. All right, Austin, I am going to call that one. Oh, Jason said yes to 15. So Jason said yes to 15 on the 93. So that's a yes to Jason. All right, let me get this settled here. That's a 93. Tales of Suspense. 15 to Jason Cross. Thanks, Del. Appreciate that. And I've got a Austin, you're getting the first abomination for 40. That goes to Austin. And again, write it down because I'm an old man and I'll forget. And now what are we up to? All right, Richie's making me an offer of $20 for the 58. 20, Richie. Do me. What do I have on that? Tomb of Dracula. I've got it at 40. Give me 30, Richie. Yeah, my dog's trying to eat his bed. He's hungry. Do me 30, Richie, and I'll do that for you. All right. Next Tomb of Dracula to come out. Oh, this stack is Tomb of Dracula number 4. It's an early Tomb of Dracula. I've got it at a fine plus, about a 6.5. And I'm asking 35 for best offer on Tomb of Dracula number 4. The real issue with that is just a little rub down in that corner. Otherwise, it's a beauty. Gotcha, Richie. Thank you, sir. I'll put you down for that. Yeah. Tomb of Dracula for 30 to Richie. Excellent. Priorities right. Yes, you did get a great book out of that, Brian. I love that book. POD 4 for 30. That's also Richie. And Richie, yeah, I'll do that, Richie. We got 30 bucks to Richie Buxo for Tomb of Dracula number 4. Thank you, sir. All right, and somebody said Silver Age Thor. If you're still on, here come the Silver Age Thor. Hey, thank you, Richie. Yeah, man, he gets right behind me between my back and the seat, so I have to lean up like like an old lady, like my mom used to lean up on the seat. Man, my Maserati's covered in dog hair. I actually need to get it detailed because there's dog hair everywhere. But it's leather. They can't do a lot to hurt it. All right, so we got Thor 163. I've got this at a very fine. This is the second cameo of Adam Warlock. And man, I'm stretching to call that a minor key. But yeah, second cameo of Adam Warlock. In a, what do I have that one in? A very fine, asking 25 or best offer on Thor 163. Yeah, you bought that, didn't you, Del? Did you buy that? Del. Marvel team up. Yep, you did. Del bought that. Thank you, Del. Good catch. And Mr. James wants the 163 for 25. Thank you, sir. 25 to Craven. All right. Next, we have a Thor 159. I think I've sold like 2 or 3 of these already for that. If I'm not mistaken, this one, it's like the first Ulrich the Troll or something. Maybe the last one. I don't know. But anyway, Thor 159. What would I have that one at? I've got that one at a fine, so about a 6.0, and I'm asking 20 your best offer on Thor 159. Nice looking book, though. Oh, Dell's still lagging. And next up, we have a Thor 151. This is my last Thor of the night. It's Thor 151 in a fine, very fine, which puts at what, 7.0, and asking $25. 25 or best offer for Thor 151. Jason Cross is offering me 15 for 159, and Jason, I will take that. So that one is sold. Jason Cross gets that for 15. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the offer. And where are we? 151 in about a 7.0 for 25 or best offer. All right. And last book in this stack. Yeah, James, I'll do that. 20 is Submariner number 1. Nice subby. I've got this one at a fine minus, about a 5.5. It's obviously his first Silver Age solo series, origin, etc., etc. And for this one, I have him, like what did I say I had it in? Oh, yeah, fine minus to about a 6.5 or about a 5.5. Sorry, and the ask on this one is $500. $500 on Submariner number 1. And then we'll get, oh, we're up to the top row already. This show's moving right along. Mr. Chamberlain gets subby for 5 hondos. So 502. Brian Chamberlain, who took out a second mortgage to buy comics from me. Yeah. I sold a subby number 3 like a week ago, Caesar. But let me look. I might have one. I got a stack of subbies that I am iffy about the bottom staple on. They look great, but I'm iffy about the bottom staple, so I will do that. I got a slab one I'll probably have next week, James. I got a 6-0 coming in. That's slabbed. So hit me up. I did have that Submariner number 1. It's a darn shame. I mean, it's gone. I mean, obviously Submariners move, right? But don't have that one anymore. All right, last book of the first stack on the last row. What do we have here? We have X-Men number 282, first appearance of Bishop. Hey, it was in the box. Got this at a fine, very fine, and asking $10 or best offer. 10 or best offer on the first Bishop, the man who gets no love for his first appearance. Yeah, I know it takes forever, Ryan, for CGC. The only things I send almost everything to CBCS. I actually like CBCS. I like their cases. But the only things I send to CGC, I send walkthrough. If it's worth paying for walkthrough, I'll do it. And James, you're way late. Dell grabbed that, man. Dell grabbed it first. For the X-Men, that is for 10 to Mr. Guzman. Right. And another that was in the box, X-Men 200, The Trial of Magneto. Got that at a very fine for $5. $5. I tell you what, there's a something I just saw, just came up for sale, or he just started selling them. There's a guy named Rick Morgan who does has a YouTube channel, and Immaculate Comics, and you can go to immaculatecomics.com. He has supplies for pressing and stuff like that, but he just put on his website these little screens, right, that fit perfectly on a CGC slab, and they're clear, and they block out like all of the UV light. So they're like super. I mean, he on one of his videos, he goes through and he's actually reading the UV intensity on a spectrometer, and you can watch when he puts that thing over it, how it just drops to nothing. So you can actually hang your slabs without worrying about fading. It's freaking awesome. So you should check it out. Ashby gets the X-Men 200 so I can move it. All right. Thank you, Ashby, for $5 whole. All right. What's up next in the stack? Another X-Men. Love that cover for some reason. This is X-Men 173. Something you might not know about this X-Men. This is the first issue where Storm gets her mohawk. And so that X-Men 173, I've got that about a 6.5. It's got some spine ticks, and I take off extra because it's a black cover, and so you can see them. So I'll call that a 6.5. It's the origin of the Silver Samurai, and Storm gets her mohawk in new costume, and asking $10 or best offer for the X-Men 173. And here we go, another X-Men. This is X-Men 139, where Kitty Pryde joins the X-Men as Sprite, I think is what she was when she joined the X-Men. At first, she was called Sprite. I've got that at a fine plus. Also, this is where Wolverine gets his new costume. That costume right there showed up first in this issue. And that one I have at a Fine Plus for 25 or best offer for that X-Men. That aside. We have, I just think it's a great looking cover. Werewolf by Night, number 25. I think I sold one of these a couple weeks ago. And I've got this at a VF minus, and I'm asking 15. 15 or best offer for Werewolf by Night, number 25. He's coming to get you. This one, give you the grade I have on it, but it needs a press. This one needs a press because it's got bends, not color breaks. It's just got bends all over the cover. This is, I've still got it in a fine as it is. We're up on night number 9. It's the first appearance of Tatterdemalion and Samok, and the first mention of the committee in We're Up on night number 9. And I'm asking 15. 15 or best offer. All right, let's see. 139, James. Jason beat you to the 139. He came just before you. So let me write it down. X-Men 139. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that was an offer. That wasn't a claim. All right, hold on. I'm all mixed up. Jason's offering 139 for 15. Yeah, James, I'll do that. Or, yeah, with Jason. Jason, yes. Okay. Jason gets 139 for 15. So confused. 15 to Jason Cross. And James, yeah, Dell, do your job, man. James is offering 15 for We're Up on Night 25. All right, I'll take that. Oh, well, that's not an offer. That's the price I asked. And Dell is offering, Dell, I gotta have, I think I gotta have 15 for that because I can press that and bump that up. I just haven't done it because I got it this weekend at the con I was at when I missed the last show. So this one I'm going to kind of stick on 15. All right, Del, it's yours. 15 to Mr. Guzman. 15 to Del. All right. The Wolvies, this was Wolvies sold. All right, last book. This is freaking cool. This is Tomb of Dracula, number 10. Danish edition. First appearance of Blade, 1973. Man, just cool. I like this. That one is, I've got this at a VG Plus, and it's first appearance of Blade, Denmark edition. I am asking $350 for that book. $350 or best offer for Tomb of Dracula, number 10, Danish edition. Motorboat those sandwiches. Brian, we are getting there. Haven't gotten to that one quite yet, but they're going pretty fast. Brian and Dell are trying to figure out what's a good joining point for them. And this stack's going to go real quick. And I tell you what, if nobody wants to buy this Danish Tomb of Dracula, I'm going to keep it because I like it. All right, where are we at? All right. Yeah, this next stack's going to go quick because it is a set. This is We're Up by Night 1 through 4. I would have given these like a VF minus each, except I'll show you what it is. It's got a stain. I've got a stain. Can you see it right there on that corner? Let me take it out and I'll show you it on the back because it's on the back. And it's on 3 of these books. See that stain? Come on, focus. Look, oh, there it is. It's got that stain on it, on the corner. 1, 3, and 4 have that stain. And 2 has a little tear right there. Maybe 1/4 inch. In the same spot as the stain, believe it or not. So, I'd say they're all still in the 5.0 range. If you want to take the time to clean that stain, I think you could do well with them. But I'm going to say 5.0 range for all these. I'm selling them as a set, 1 through 4, and I am asking $3.50 or best offer. $3.50 or best offer for 1 through 4 of Werewolf by Night. I don't know, Jason, if I have a Batman 406. I probably do, but I have to dig through my Batman boxes to see. The only Batman I keep in my head that I have are my Golden Age and the Silver Age keys. James, it's all one price, man. It's $3.50 for the set of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's all for one and one for all. One money gets you all 4 books. I have another one. All right. That was here. We already did that one. Now we're going to be up to our last stack. And what do you know? It's all Spider-Man. What do we have? Spiderman Number 42. This is I believe the first time you see Mary Jane's face. And it's the last panel of the story is where she does the Face It Tiger, you hit the jackpot panel. Classic Spidey book. It does have a 1-inch spine split at the bottom. And I am asking $1.50 or best offer. Hey, Timothy, how you doing, man? $1.50 or best offer on ASM 42 in a, what I have that grade at? Scroll. In a very good. The Amazing Fantasy is still around, James. It's a VG. First cameo of Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. And asking on that's $200. So $200 or best offer, James, on the Amazing Adult Fantasy number 12. Brian, stop reading my mind. James, how do you know what I paid for these books? Hit me at $130, James, and I'll sell it to you. Let me make $10 on it. All right, next up in the Spidey chain. Yeah, James, I'll do that for you, man. 165. Boom, boom. 165 to Craven. Thank you, sir. And sold at 130 on the 42. Again, thank you. 132. Craven. Sorry, Junior man. I'd already sold to James for 165. Appreciate the offer, though. Really do. I didn't slow my roll enough. All right, so I could have made some more, but that's all right. Integrity is worth more than money. I know I sold the ASM3 to a buddy who it was his Grail, and I sold it to him like 2 days ago. All right, we have ASM number 49. We've got this in a very good too. There's a stain on the top corner. If you can see, it's very light, but it's here. It's on the back too. It's a really light, like tide line stain on the back, on the top corner there. So I gave it a VG, and I'm asking $50. $50 for ASM 49 with Craven and the Vulture on the cover. And Brian, this is yours. You are you don't think you've been on my show in a long time. Brian's been absent. He has like some new kids. I know at least one. It's kept him busy. So Brian, next time you claim, do the title and the price. But this one is yours. First timers always get one. Brian Farrar. Haha, you missed it, James. All right, next up, another Silver Age Spidey. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 68, Crisis on Campus. I've got this one at a fine, very fine. So about a 7, and also asking 50 or best offer on ASM 68. Man, that's enough to keep anybody busy. So 50 or best offer on about a 7.0 ASM 68. Let's see. Ashby just I hate to be this way, Ashby, but John got the right number and price. I don't have a 69. I got a 68. So I got to give it to John. And you know I love both of you. All right. Oh, one more Silver Age Spidey. We have Amazing Spider-Man number 61. This is the first cover appearance of Gwen Stacy. I had one of these last week, and I still have somewhere in a box that had a coupon cut. This one does not. This one is complete. Complete. Sorry, Ashby. I got to be a stickler on it, unfortunately. But it's one I come into pretty often, so I'm pretty sure I can find you another one. This is the first cover appearance of Gwen Stacy. This is in a fine, about a 6.0, because there's a 1/4 inch tear. If you can, I don't even know if you can see it. Right, right there, right at the edge of that. There it is, right between the N and the G. A little 1/4 inch tear up there. So I've got that at a fine, and I am asking 50. No, that's not what I'm asking. 80. 80, because I paid more than 50 for it. Asking 80 or best offer on the ASM 61 first Gwen Stacy. Nah, you don't have to behave around Mike. Or sorry, first Gwen Stacy cover appearance. I have the first Gwen Stacy over here somewhere, but I need to do some work on it. Junior. You're way too late, James. All right, let's go to 482. Junior. Thank you. All right. And last Spider-Man. And all right, cool. Thank you, John. Straight up, man. Good guy. Ashby, the 68 is yours, sir. John, you are a scholar and a gentleman. All right. And last book for the... Oh, wait. We sold this one to Junior. All right. Last book before we do a recap. This is ASM 210, Madam Web. Obviously. I've got this at a VF minus, about a 7.5. And I am asking 180. 180 for Amazing Spider-Man 210 first Madam Web. I saw, I don't know if I've told this story or not. I was at a con in San Antonio, and I saw this lady in a wheelchair that she had done up like this. It had the web thing going around. It had the bulb. She was in the outfit with the mask. It was freaking awesome. Some of the best cosplay I've ever seen. Yeah, James, you got to be quick, man. Let's see. Scroll down, scroll down. All right. I have no idea what that means, Dell, so I'm going to ignore it. All right, so I am going to do a quick recap. If anybody's interested in anything, Strange Tales. It was a stack, now it's 2. I'll put them up first in the recap. So I'm going to go through these pretty quick. Anybody who wants to make me an offer, feel free. All right, so we have Strange Tales 160 and a VG for $10. We have Strange Tales 162 in VF minus for 15. Hi, we met Hamish. We have a Thor 337 in a near mint minus to near mint for 200. We have a Fantasy Masterpieces #1. I'm trying not to laugh the comment. All right, Strange Tales 162 for 15 to James. Thank you, sir. Yeah, y'all get to look at some of my supplies back there. I got my Absorbing, I got a tack iron. Those are some tack boards that I use. That's a vial, a beaker, so I can measure out some of the cleaning solution to get it correct for the wet clean, which is this stuff right here. Okay, the 162 for James. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, we have a Frankenstein, Monster of Frankenstein #1. Scroll, you little monster. Come on, scroll. All right. In a fine plus for 85. We have a Hulk 113 in a fine, very fine for 15. We have a Spiderman #1 newsstand copy in a fine plus for 20. We have Tales to Astonish #83 in a fine plus for 25. Frankie, let me see what I have in it, James. Jesus. Killing me, Smalls. I paid $64 for it. Literally, I paid $64 for that. And James offered me $65. All right, I'm going to be a stickler again, Brian. Remember, you got to put the price. And Mr. James did that. So I got to give it to him for the Hulk. Sorry. I feel like Mike when I'm doing that. All right, 15 to Like I said, you get one for free when you're new, but otherwise, name of the book and the price. There we go. All right, where was I? Tales to Astonish 83. Fine Plus 25. Ashby, James, James, I can't take the 65 on the Frankie. It's like, so I paid 64. Well, 63.75 is what I paid for. Ashby, it is I've got it at a Fine Plus, about a 6.5, and I'm asking 85 for best offer. James offered me 65. So I could do 75. I could let that book go for 75. All right, we got Captain Marvel, number 7. I know Brian likes his Captain Marvel. You're not into me that deep, Brian, and this one's cheap. This is about an 8.0 VF for 25 or best offer. Again, everything's our best offer, folks. We got Doctor Strange, 181 in a VG fine, so about a 5.0 for 20. And high stack here. We have an Iron Man, number 15 in a very fine for 25. We have a Hulk 340 in a VF minus for 250 or best offer. We have a Werewolf by Night set 1 through 4 for 350. We have the Tomb of Dracula 10 Danish edition. All right, Ashby, got you for that, Iron Man. Write that one down. HI 25 to Ashby. Thank you, sir. The Danish edition of Tomb of Dracula number 10. And in a VG, I think I had a VG plus, some of that range, and 350 or best offer for that. We have X-Men 173, the minorest of minor keys, in a fine plus for $10, and a Werewolf by Night 25 in a VF minus for sorry, Craven already bought that. So that does us with the recap. I think that's it. So, all right, folks, if anybody wants to make any offers, if anybody missed the show and is looking at it later and wants to message me about any books that are left, which would be this stack, then please feel free. Otherwise, we are going to be back here on Sunday. Sunday at 3:30 Central, and doing all this again with a whole new stack of books. I got 2 boxes more of these kind of books before I have to restock a little bit. But thank you much. I do appreciate you coming out, and y'all have a great evening. And John, I will keep an eye out for that ASM 12 and a 25 to 40. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love you. Have a good one.